Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about Marcus Rashford and Christopher Nkunku's transfer and Eric Ten Hag, and Eric Ten Hag. So I'm going to talk about those three things. So first of all, I just want to say something. I'm really sorry about the noise. In our country, electricity our cut out about 6 hours per day. So now it's time to upload the video, but I have no electricity, so that's why I'm going to record with my video, with my mobile phone, and there were a lot of noise there, a lot of noises. So I'm sorry, so okay. First of all, I just want to talk about Marcus Rashford, and no, let's talk about Marcus Rashford, in the final. So first of all, and first and foremost, let's talk about Eric Ten Hag, Eric Ten Hag. So this is the guy called Graham from the 90 minutes. Because he said that Manchester United is now trying to sign as a permanent, Eric Ten Hag as a permanent manager for the next season, and Eric Ten Hag is now leading, to sign for Manchester United. The other days, Mauricio Pochettino was, always leading, to be the next, Manchester United manager, but not anymore. Why? Because as we all know, PSG released that they will not discuss anything about releasing, anything about let Mauricio Pochettino go, and anything about the changing the new manager. So Manchester United know that it will be very difficult to rob Mauricio Pochettino from the PSG, because PSG is way stronger than financially than us. So Manchester United people, especially the board of directors, know exactly what they need to do and what they have to do. So they have to sign a new manager, and now Eric Ten Hag is leading the race to become the next Manchester United permanent manager, and the fans want this is excellent news for Manchester United fans actually. But for me it is not exciting news. Why? Because the kind of news we've been reading, the kind of news, right? After hiring Rashford as an interim manager, after Richard Arnold released that Manchester United and they are trying to sign a new permanent manager before at the end of the season. So after releasing that news, there are a lot of speculation, and there are a lot of rumors new that going around from there everywhere that Mauricio Pochettino is leading the race to become the next Man United manager, or now Eric Ten Hag is leading the race. Everything is not everything is like normal, right? It's like normal. So I'm not excited about this news, but for the other fan it's maybe exciting news or maybe not, I'm not sure. But this is actually, I'm going to say the good news for us, because rather than we prefer trying to sign Eric Ten Hag as a permanent manager rather than Mauricio Pochettino, because we don't like Pochettino. Actually, if we go the past 2 or 3 years, Mauricio Pochettino is the best choice for us, and the fans and Manchester United board of directors, yes. But right now, in the present, if we check or if we compare between Eric Ten Hag and Mauricio Pochettino, who should we try to sign? Who should we try to appoint? It's clearly Eric Ten Hag. So now this is a good news for us. Manchester United is now trying to sign or trying to appoint as a permanent manager for Eric Ten Hag, and Eric Ten Hag is now leading the race to becoming the next permanent manager for Manchester United. This is a good news. So I am not sure actually who will be the next manager. Well, we all are not sure, even the Richard Arnold not sure, but it is the hope for Manchester United. We've been suffering this week because we defeated by Manchester City 4-0. It's a disgusting performance. It was disgusting results for us. So we've been suffering a lot since we were struggling from everything. All right, we were struggling from the showing bad performance, and we are struggling from the taking the bad results. So it is a good news for us. Not a fantastic news for me, but it's a good news. So this is the news that I know. Eric Ten Hag is leading to become the next Manchester United manager. let's see what's happened. So another one. So what's another one? I'm gonna say about Marcus Rashford. No, for before the Marcus Rashford, I'm going to say about Christopher Nkunku. And you know that Nkunku, who can play several attacking position, now reference is asked to sign in the summer Christopher Nkunku for Manchester United. I don't know whether Manchester United board of directors, especially Richard Arnold, will try to sign him or not. But now Manchester City and Chelsea are joined in the race to sign Christopher Nkunku for next summer. Sorry, but in the incoming summer. So it could be very difficult for Reds to dealing with another team to race him with another team to sign a new player. Right, Christopher Nkunku is not the best player in the world, and I'm going to say he doesn't have the ability to become one of the best player in the world, but he will be the player who we need. He will be the player who can work as a team. He is a player. I'm sure that I can see he is the person or the player who are better than now we have the player. Better than the player we have right now. Christopher Nkunku is he is trying every time, every single time he play, he is also trying. And Renix know him well. That's why Renix always asked to sign Christopher Nkunku for the Manchester United. And if he even suggested to the Richard Arnold or Manchester United board of directors in the January transfer window, but they didn't care. So we didn't get it. So the next summer is going to be a challenge for us, because to try to sign Christopher Nkunku is not easy, especially when now Chelsea and Manchester City are entering the race. So this is another news, but I'm not very excited about this news, because Manchester United were trying to sign especially the young striker, defensive midfielder, and new manager. That's all. I don't think we will try Christopher Nkunku. Even the Rennes advise him or suggest them. I'm sorry. So, okay. So the last thing, I wanna say something about Marcus Rashford. Actually, this is coming from the Manchester Evening News. I think this is coming from the one of the writer from the Manchester Evening. Basically said the next Manchester United manager, or the new Manchester United manager, can have Marcus Rashford. In my opinion, it doesn't matter whether Eric Ten Hag or Jurgen Klopp or Pep Guardiola come Manchester United. Marcus Rashford cannot help by them, because Rashford need to help himself. Rashford have to try harder. Rashford have to Rashford had to try to find his better performance. Rashford need to show one of the best performance that he have, right? Because Marcus Rashford has a lot of talent, right? Rashford is a fantastic player, right? And we produced him. Well, we didn't cost nothing to have him, but he was one of the real the real dangerous winger for Manchester United. But now he is not anymore. He's different. Why? Because this guy cannot concentrate in the football, on the pitch, especially off the pitch. He is fantastic guy. He's a noble guy, right? He is really the role model for every kids, we could say, in the UK, because he has done a lot of fantastic work off the pitch. But who is he? What does he do? He's Marcus Rashford who play football, and he is at the moment right now. Is 23 or 24 years old? It's good. It is a time to produce, or it is a time to make more productivity, right? And it is time to show better performance, because he is so young, and he had, we can say that he had a lot of, enough experience to become a better person, or to become a better player. But he didn't become. He's now different, totally different, because he didn't focus, or he didn't concentrate what he need to do, or he didn't concentrate what he have to do on the pitch, and he is showing. It's funny. It is funny. Like, I thought Marcus Rashford would be one of the best player in the world, but now not anymore. He could be, replaced. The Boris Johnson's play as a prime minister, rather than to become one of the best player in the world, or maybe one of the best player for Manchester United. So I'm not sure Marcus Rashford can help Manchester United anything or anymore or not, but it's not for it's not opportunity, or sorry, it's not right duty as a new manager to have Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford need to find himself. Marcus Rashford need to find how to have himself. Marcus Rashford need to try to find better solution for himself. If he try or if he obey the managers what the manager told him, he will be excellent player under even under Rangnick, because Rangnick is a fantastic coach. Rangnick produce a lot of world class player, right? In the modern world right now at the moment, he produce a lot of player. But Marcus Rashford has a lot of enough talent to become a better footballer, but he isn't. Why? Because he didn't follow what Manchester United manager says. He didn't follow what the man who has experience in the Europe has said. He didn't obey. He didn't listen. He didn't care. So it doesn't matter whether Ten Hag or Jurgen Klopp or that Pep Guardiola come into Manchester United, Marcus Rashford wouldn't be better person because of that. Rashford will be better person because he will help. He will change. If he not change, I'm positive. I'm sure Marcus Rashford will not be different. At the moment. So to be more than good player for Marcus Rashford, it didn't need another manager's help. He need just for him, he just need the help from himself. He need to focus. He need to concentrate what he need to do on the pitch, and then he will be better person. I promise that. It doesn't matter whether who will become the next manager. Nobody can have him. Only himself. So what do you guys think? In this video, there are a lot of I think there are 2 or 3 or 4 information here. What do you guys think on this Marcus Rashford situation? Make sure in the comment below. Do you really think the next Manchester United manager could help Marcus Rashford to become a better player? Make sure in the comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.